Assassination Nation is a 2018 film by Sam Levinson, who before this movie was known for writing Operation Endgame and being a writer-director for the movie Another Happy Day. This is a teen exploitation film that shows what happens when a town gets personal information hacked and the consequences that follow it, mostly consisting of violence and murder. But in it all, it's about 4 high schoolers trying to survive it. At least, that's what the film was trying to do. In reality, this big selling point of teens surviving in a town that goes mad is only the final third of the movie. Before that point, we have our 4 main characters who, in all honesty, kind of boring, and they don't really make us root for them to be saved or make us feel bad when something bad happens. Now, I'm not saying what happens to them in the film isn't upsetting, but I wish there was more of a connection. But with that being said, the actors involved are good in their roles and they do play them well. I just have an issue with the script, and I feel like if it was touched up a little bit in terms of character, it would have been way better than what we got here. Speaking of the script, the story is definitely a unique one, and I do feel it's one of the more original movies to come out of 2018, but it definitely should have been more thought out and explored. If I had the chance, I would take the script and make the final third of the movie into a decent second half. I will have the first half be the setup to the craziness, and the second half be the craziness, while also spending time trying to solve the mystery of who the hacker is. It would have been way better than the reveal we got literally in the final 5 minutes of the movie, and in turn, be more emotional. Another thing I would like to see in this movie is resolutions to certain scenes as well. I would have loved to know what happened to the principal, the ex-boyfriend, to the main character's parents, basically anyone and everyone who had a big moment in this movie, who had their moment, and then pretty much disappeared for the rest of the runtime. I would really love to know what happened to them. Now, aside from this, the biggest praise I can give this movie is that the action cinematography are really good. With the violence, it doesn't hold back on the bloody mess, and it will leave you on the edge of your seat with how realistic it can get. The camera work is also a highlight with very unique shots, with my favorite shot being the break-in scene being done in one continuous take. These highlights make the movie an interesting viewing to anyone who sees it for the first time. Another highlight I have to say is that the final speech given by the main character is really well written and acted, and it sets up a totally badass finale that we sadly didn't get. If you can ask me for one thing, I would love there to be a sequel to the movie that shows the aftermath of it all. The ending does set up a big final battle, and I would really love to see where everyone's lives are after that and how they're continuing forward. Also, it does set up the idea of anyone being a hacker to cause all this chaos, and with what happens, I doubt that media coverage of this town doesn't cause copycats, causing nationwide panic and destruction. Literally, an Assassination Nation. But that's just me. In the end, this movie has both good and bad attributes to itself, and while I can't say it's worth the watch, I feel it will also be a somewhat forgettable experience when you're done watching it. But at the end of the day, everyone walked away from this movie alright. Sam Levinson is doing good, and he's at AGBO making Euphoria, and it's getting positive reception from both critics and audiences, so that's good. If you have time and can watch this movie through any legal means you can, it's definitely an experience, but for me, it's a lukewarm one.